Greetings, YouTube. You had to know that because there are champion requirements for these objectives, meaning the Avengers are the only champions, whether or not you face them or fight with them, that you'll get special crystal shards for. You had to know that there was going to be some way for them to make money off of it, or at least attempt to make money off of it, because once again in 2019 we have a bundle that looks like something that is the price tag of a 2018 value, or even a 2017 value at that. You see, I talk a lot about how depreciating assets in this game should mean you have prices that come down. Think about the field of electronics and how much cheaper things like flat screen TVs have been able to be purchased. I can remember when a 55-inch TV was $2,000. Now you get an 80-inch TV for like $400. So, needless to say, with Act 6 restrictions and then 6 stars proliferating in general, and even the easier access to 5-star shards, you should expect when you pay $20 in Marvel Contest of Champions to get a minimum, and the keyword is minimum, 2 4-stars guaranteed for every $20, or look at it like 1 4-star for $10. This is why the ultimate crystal opportunity for $10 that gave you 7 chances for a 4-star. And I've heard from some people who are like 0 for 5, and I'm so sorry for you all who've gotten nothing but 3 stars, but I've also heard from some people who are like 4 for 5 in terms of 4 stars. But as long as you get 1 4-star out of that, that should be the going rate. If you get the rest 3 stars, that's kind of to be expected. This bundle for $20 guarantees you half of a 4-star, and I will say at least they threw in 755-star shards. But the rest of the crystals are total gambles that amount to at most about half of the price tag. So this is a app exclusive. It's an iPhone, Apple exclusive. It guarantees you 5 chances at a 5% drop rate of a 4-star. Basically, they're just premium disappointment crystals on steroids. And then you also get this Ultimate Avengers crystal, which only has a 20% chance at a 4-star. I believe that this would be a solid, not great, but solid value at $10. But when it's $20, you have to ask yourself, why would you purchase this when we have seen so many better deals? This is obviously geared toward beginning players who don't have any Avenger and don't have what it takes to complete the objectives. This is Kabam trying to get you to throw your money their way and for them to give you something that is not much cheaper than what retail price was 2 years ago. You've also got to consider that there are some misses in this crystal, right? If you get a 4-star Falcon or a 4-star Hulkbuster, even a 4-star OG Iron Man, you're not going to be great. Now, of course, I still love Scarlet Witch, especially Awakened. If you get Scarlet Witch unawakened from this, you're not really going to be able to do much. Ant-Man, of course, has much better utility when you combine him with the Quantum Realm Trinity of Wasp and Ghost. Black Widow, like Scarlet Witch, needs to be awakened. Captain America OG is the inferior Captain America, except for block proficiency. I've talked about how much I don't like Falcon. Hawkeye, crazy, underrated. Do love Hawkeye. Doesn't need to be duped to be great. Hulk is also a solid champion, though easily argued that he is now the inferior Hulk, the OG Hulk. And then you have Thor, who does help to have a high sig, but patch 12.0 nerfed him pretty much to where he is a top-tier champ. And then War Machine, can't forget that guy. Not really sure why he's in the game, except for that unblockable special one in Alliance War. So, YouTube, if you're starting out and you don't have any Avengers, I can see why you would get this, and I can't argue with it. But for everybody else, which I would argue is like, I don't know, 99% of the community, you just got to look at this and say, why did you put this at $20? Why not put this at $10? I also want to point out that there is one energy refill at the bottom of this, which of course holds a 30-unit value, though who spends units on energy refills at this point when one of the best things to come around the game in quite some time is peak milestones that give you a free energy refill every time you complete it. So I'm just kind of frustrated. I don't know. I mean, I get why they're trying to maximize profits on this, but $20 is just too high. At this point, $50 should get you a fully formed 5-star hero crystal. So if you're going to spend $20, you got to say that needs to be at least 3,000 5-star shards by itself too, and you're just not seeing anything close to that. So they're trying to milk the beginners who can't complete the objectives. It's kind of shady, but at the same time expected by a company that is trying to maximize profits, and I do understand that is the mission of Kabam. So yeah, grade-wise, if you're a beginner, I give this a C-, and everybody else, it's an F. There's just no other way to put it. Save your money for much better deals, and good luck completing the objectives. I would advise you, especially on event quests, to do things like the beginner and normal difficulty if you haven't already. Turn on auto fight and let those objectives rack up in the tallying of what will surely be almost impossible drop rates, as I said in a video about a week ago, to secure that all-elusive 5-star Awakening Gem. In fact, I'll be making a video about the curiosity why 5-star Awakening Gems are becoming more scarce and more rare and not more easily accessible in 2019. A very strange predicament in the game. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.